Hey you there! Welcome to your first 5 guitar lessons. It's an amazing day when you decide to learn how to play an instrument. And I'm honored that you've chosen to partner up with Arno Music to start your guitar journey off. Learning how to play the guitar is truly one of the most rewarding experiences life has to offer. Because besides learning how to play your favorite music and getting way closer to that music, it's also the portal to learning the universal language that people use to communicate with each other. If you're going into the world with the guitar in your back and you meet someone and you might not even know how to speak the same language, but you both know how to play music, you can still communicate on a level that's many people actually dream of, you know? So, congratulations that you're starting with your guitar journey, and let's get straight into it. The acoustic guitar has this body here. The body is basically like a big amplifier box, like a big resonating box that amplifies the sound of the strings. So we have 6 strings on the guitar, and we use them to play all the notes that music has to offer. And the body amplifies those notes. Through this hole over here on the acoustic guitar, those sounds that you create from the guitar, they get projected outwards. So if you play some notes and then listen, you'll see that the sound hole is where most of the sound actually comes out of the guitar. Well, the strings of the guitar, which we create the notes, which create the music, they are connected to the bridge and to the tuners. So you have 2 points where the strings connect to the guitar, and they make sure that they actually are strongly rooted and that you can tighten them up by here tightening the tuners. So on the headstock on the guitar we have tuners, and you use them to make sure that the guitar sounds in harmony with itself and is in tune. Let's find out what the strings are actually called, because that's very important. The names of the strings, they are as follows. E, that's the low string. A, D, G, B, E. Okay, that might be a lot to remember. So there's this little mnemonic that you can use, which makes it more fun and easier to remember, which goes even, after, dinner, good, boys, eat. Once your guitar is in tune, you're gonna start playing some nice music. And to do that, to play different notes on the guitar, you can do 2 things. You can go from the low to the high string and get low notes and high notes. So this will be the lowest note and this will be the highest note. But you can also start to manipulate the length of the string on the guitar neck and pressing down on a string to shorten the length of the string. Because if I put my finger here now, then the length of string has been shortened from this length, if I don't do anything, to this length. And the shorter the length of string, the higher the note is going to sound. So we use our left hand to play different notes on the guitar string. And that's gonna make sense soon. These different notes have been subdivided by frets on the guitar, which makes it very useful to navigate the guitar neck. So let's find out how those frets work. Well, what is a fret, you might ask? And that's a good question. So we have these metal bars. Do you see them on your guitar as well? They're placed on what is the fretboard, because they are frets. And they divide the guitar neck and the strings into little boxes that you can put your finger on, which make it very easy to understand, how to play a song. Because if I tell you, okay, maybe let's go to this low string and play fret 3, you can start to count. Okay, this is fret 0 because we're not doing anything. So the open string is fret 0. Then we have fret 1, which is pressing down just before this first fret. Fret 2, pressing down just before the second fret. Fret 3, before the third fret, etc. So that's how we are going to start playing our songs, by fretting different frets with our left hand and by playing different strings with our right hand. So now let's see if you have understood how it works. If we want to find out fret 2 on the D string, let's do it together. Okay, even after dinner, D string, dinner. Okay, that makes sense. Fret 2. Okay, so if this open string is fret 0, then we go fret 1. Yeah, you can use your index finger to play fret 1 here on the D string, and then fret 2. Ah, there we go. See? So that's fret 2 on the D string. Okay, let's give it another example. Let's do fret 5 on the B string. Okay, we have to count again. Even after dinner, good boys. Great, boys. So this is this string, fret 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go, fret 5 on the B string. Okay, let's do one more example. Let's do fret 3 on the A string. Okay, even after. Okay, after 0, 1, 2, 3. Great. Okay, now that you understand how to navigate the strings on the guitar and to play different frets, you basically have the basic understanding that you're gonna need for our first song, because we're approaching that point. Notating frets and strings, and the frets and strings you need to play songs, is done by using tablature most often on the guitar, because most guitar players, they don't learn how to read music, and tablature just gets you playing faster. So for now, we're also going to use tablature. Tablature looks like this. So the notes we've just played on the guitar, they would be notated out like this. And at first it might be a little bit confusing because you think that this would be the high string, but it's actually tablature is written from the perspective where you're sitting behind the guitar and looking down at it. So the first string is actually the first string you see on the guitar as well. And then the numbers that you see written down on the string are the frets that you're supposed to fret with your left hand. Okay? If you understand this and you're ready to start playing your first song, then say, I'm ready, and let's get to business. Okay, so our first song is called the Peter Gunn theme, and it sounds like this. It's from a television series, a very famous one from the last century. But it's a perfect way to start playing a fun little song on the guitar. So notice that my right hand, this one, is continuously playing the low E string. You see? Let's slow it down. So I'm just going with my right hand, is constantly just going like this. Then our left hand is gonna start fretting some notes. Because if we just do this, we only have, one note sounding. So to create some different notes, we use our left hand to push down on some frets on the guitar to make sure that our guitar playing starts to sound like music. Music and playing the guitar is just the best thing. Okay, so we start this song by playing the open E string, which is fret 0 on the E string, low E string, twice, like this. Okay, try that again. One more time. Great. So do you notice I'm using my thumb now to play the low E string twice? After I've done that, I'm gonna take my index finger on my left hand, assuming you're a right-handed guitar player. Otherwise it's inverted. And I'm gonna place my index finger on fret 2 on the E string. So we go 0, 1, 2. Great. I play that one once. So 0, 0, 2. Great. And then 0 again. Okay, there we go. Let's play those 4 notes. 0, 0, 2, 0. All after each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 0, 2, 0. A bit slower. 0, 0, 2, 0. Again. 0, 0, 0. One more time. 0, 0, 2, 0. Okay, after we've done that, we're gonna go to fret 4. So then we're gonna go 3, 4 here. 4. Amazing. 0 again. 0. And then 5, 4. 5, 4. Okay, let's first do 0, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0. Okay? Slowly. 0, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0. Again. 0, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0. Again. 0, 0, 4, 2, 0, 4, 0. Amazing. And now we're gonna add 5, 4. Okay, let's just practice that first. So we go 5 on the low E string. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4. Okay, great. Let's do that again. 5, 4. For now, just use your index finger. 5, 4. Okay, great. Let's try the whole thing. 3, 4. 0, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 4, 3, 4, 0, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 4, 3, 4, 0, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 4. Keep going. 5, 4. Keep going. 0, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 4, 0, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 4. Okay, a little bit faster. More. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 4, 0, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 4, 0, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5, 4. Okay. If you keep practicing, we should get to like a... And see here, actually I'm also doing a little slide. What is a slide? A slide means that we're going to take that 4, but instead of just playing 4, we start on fret 3, play it with our right hand, and then quickly make this slidey move with our left hand, like this, into fret 4. So slowly that looks like this. Here comes a slide. Woo! Okay, so you can give that a try. A few things, a few common problems or little pointers for when you start off playing the guitar. Your thumb position is extremely important. So where you place your thumb on the guitar matters a lot. So your thumb should always be resting behind your middle finger, basically. Okay, so you just take your hand and relax it. Then you put your thumb in the middle of the guitar neck. And that's where it pretty much at all times should be resting. It should be just chilling here on the middle of the guitar neck. Sometimes in one-on-one lessons I've seen, in the first lessons people can start doing this kind of stuff, like putting their thumb here or putting it like here, or do all this or like here, and that becomes super difficult to play the guitar, because the thumb is actually like your anchor. It's make sure that you actually have the power to use your left hand properly. So you should keep your thumb in the middle of the guitar neck to anchor in your hand and have a proper, you know, like have enough space basically for the rest of your fingers. Because if you put it too high, like over the fretboard, you don't have enough room for your fingers to reach the strings. If you put it too low, you don't have enough flexibility in your wrist and not enough power to actually play the strings and push them down. Because at the start, you might feel that you kind of have to apply a little bit of pressure to the string to actually make it sound, and that's completely okay. Like at the start, it's okay to strain a little bit with your left hand to get the notes out. Because once your hand gets stronger, you will be able to just play it with more ease. But at the start, you don't worry if you get like a little dent in your finger, you know, from playing the string, if it hurts a little bit. That's all a natural part of the process, because you're dealing with natural materials, you know, like steel strings and wood and stuff. So the guitar actually is also going to show you how to be a bit stronger, and it's going to teach you. But first it might hurt a little bit, which is okay. Don't be scared of that. The second thing is that sometimes students, they can like use their entire finger like this, you know, like put their entire index finger on the frets, and that's not ideal, because we want to be kind of precise with how we play the guitar. So if we take our index finger, let's try to first of all create some space between our hand and the guitar neck. Okay, so we're not putting our hand on the guitar strings. We're actually gonna create a little bit of a bridge. Like our fingers, they have a little bit of a bridge in them, and then we're gonna push down on the strings using the top of our finger, like not putting our entire finger like this, but we're gonna push down with the tips of our fingers, because that's actually gonna give us a way more precise sound. So we use the fingertop, the tip of the finger, to play the strings, and that's gonna give us like a very precise, good sounding guitar note. So those are just a few things to keep in mind. Keep your thumb rooted on the guitar neck. And make sure you have a little bit of a bow in your fingers, a little bit of a bridge, so your fingers should never collapse like this. This movement often happens, this, and that also you have to watch out that you don't do this, because that's not super good for your fingers in the long term. So make sure you have a strong attack on the note, and you play it with your finger top, and play it with a little bit of a bridge and your thumb in the middle of the neck, and then you're gonna get a strong, healthy guitar technique. And that's necessary, because we want you playing guitar for the next 50 years at least, you know? So make sure that you develop healthy technique and don't get your fingers all collapsing in on itself, or if your thumb in a weird position. That being said, congratulations, you have just learned your first song. So go practice it with the recording. It will be linked down, so you can play along with the recording. And maybe you have to slow it down a little bit at first until you get the rhythm right in the right hand and the notes in the left hand. But definitely aim to be able to play it at the proper speed. And that's gonna already feel so good when you get that down. So go practice that, and we'll see you in lesson 2.